some respect on Family Head's name. Okay, guys, because what a chapter. This is what I'm talking about, CU. This is what I needed, okay? We back and we strong. Last week, we gonna ignore all that. It's past us. Hey! This is what I needed, okay? Let's start from the top. So, Khun sends Bomb a message telling him to escape no matter what. And Andraste is actually waiting on the side to rescue Khun when he's done with Trom, so that they both can get out of there. Khun is kind of going martyr right here, okay? He's just gonna save Bomb. Excuse my language, fuck itself. But, hey, respect to Khun. What we all been wondering, Trom does not care about anything that's going on outside. He's been aware of it. Of course he has, guys. Of course he has. He's been ignoring it because it doesn't matter in the end. Let these people struggle. I already know what's going to happen. Love that energy. So, Khun goes with his proposal, asking to play a game. And Trom responds as he should. No, why would I play a game with you? But Khun challenges Trom to a chess game. Interesting how irregulars from outside play chess. Trom loves games of chess, which speaks to me that people who are usually good at chess are usually good at being tacticians. But Khun's bargaining chip is, well, we know who the traitor is, even though I don't think Khun actually knows who the actual traitor is, because when did he get that information? And then Trom's like, but bro, I don't care. Like, even if I don't care about the traitor, like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Trom's just like, whatever, like, this still isn't enough for me. And as it should be, like, logically thinking, this was a shot in the dark for real, guys. Like, if you're Trom, despite anything that Khun's saying, there's no reason to take this. But Trom was humoring him, as we know, but we'll get to that. These words by Trom: if you interfere at any point during the match will be forfeit. And then Khun just, look at this panel, Khun just readily accepts it. Well, sure, alright. Khun's making a bit small talk with Trom, asking him, what's the point of going to war? Things would get crazy if you guys go to war. And Trom says it's impossible. Hello? I think it's impossible because Gustang has the bracelet. And this bracelet is supposedly the key to unlocking the truth to defeating Zahar. Because if it can defeat Zahar, it's possible it could defeat the other family heads, given that Zahar is the strongest of them all. So it puts them all at risk. So no, it's impossible for the war not to happen. Now, interesting enough, Trom's reaction to Icarus is very interesting. Trom seems a little bit rattled by this, but he's ignoring it. I was so hoping we would get a little bit more out of it. I don't know about you guys, but I would rather have Trom talk more about that than everything else that happened. But that's just me for the lore. But Big Brain Khun is getting his ass beat in chess. No surprise here. I mean, family heads aren't just strong in strength, they're extremely intelligent beings as well. So if they have fun playing chess, and him being the best out of all of them playing chess, bro, no. Of course he had no chance of winning, but playing speed chess, I don't know if you guys have ever played chess, but that speed chess is hard, okay? My brain stops working, okay? My brain stops working sometimes when I'm doing this. So I can't play speed chess for shit. So on to them Bomb and them escaping. Now everybody's trying to escape while Tiara's trying to swallow them. And Sea Snake is holding her off pretty well, and Yuri decides to stay back as everybody hops on the transportation ship. I don't know why Yuri stayed. I'm not gonna lie to you, Yuri stands. She seems to be pretty salty that she lost to Tiara, and she's trying to get any little W that she can. Tiara ends up failing while Yuri tries to do this last final attack on her, I guess, and it didn't seem to work. But Tiara fails, and she senses Trom's aura, and she says, nah, it's time to get out of here. Interesting enough, I didn't realize that Tiara was a princess. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I don't remember her ever being addressed as a princess. I just remember her being addressed as Tiara. But Matt's still alive. I thought he was dead. Khun ends up losing in chess badly, even though he got a little compliment. But Trom walked away talking trash like, you're a regular. You challenging me can only lead to disappointment. This is where Trom gets crazy, okay? This man walks out and says, there's nobody here. And then Khun comes out smiling and explaining that, the feed I shown you was from 4 minutes ago, and that everything already happened and you missed out. I distracted you by playing the feed while we were playing the game. And then Khun says, victory is mine, don't you think? Bro. This is probably the biggest Uno reverse card maybe in the entire series. Like, my face was just lit after this. You think you won? fool. Goes to explain that I told you what was gonna happen and you just ignored my words. Do you really think I have no knowledge of what's going on in my own hotel? That is what I'm talking about. That is master level villainy, guys. This is like Eisen level villainy. Like, you thought you were big brain? Let me teach you something, young man. You gotta be like this if you wanna be big brain. Trom had knowledge of everything that was going on, as I expected, because there's no way someone as legendary as a top 10 person in the tower does not have massive intelligence, massive communication, eyes everywhere. There's no way in his own ship. How does that make sense, guys? How does that make sense? So it's just, to me, it's just ridiculous arrogance on Khun's part that you would really think that you could outsmart a family head. And Trom spanked this boy. Like, spanked this boy real bad. Checkmate number 2. Easy clap. Yet you fail. You fail to escape me and you despair as a result. I'm about to use that. That might be the new opening to the channel. I'm not even gonna lie, because that was fire. Khun is sick. All he can sit there and say, "This is this, you disgusting human being, you disgusting person." No, Khun, hold this L, the biggest L. Now, what happens next chapter? I have no idea, because this caught me for a loop. I thought that maybe Bam escapes, or maybe Tiara captures him and he goes back to Gustang, but none of that. But I gotta give you guys some predictions. Bam again comes across the branch heads. Now, we know that Bam's stronger than a branch head, or as strong. We have been reaching a little bit on his level, but he could probably take a branch head. You do have Yori there and everybody else. I'm thinking that maybe Shalio and Lalio trade here when they see that they're up against their own family, and overall Bam and them gets overwhelmed. I think they do get captured and they end up going back to Trom. Bam has to get married. He has to now. Now, it'll probably be with Shalio, but he has to. He has no choice. Now, unless on the other side of this gate, Jensong pops up because he did leave earlier. Maybe he pops up and he fights and they escape. I don't know. Maybe Trom's plan doesn't go exactly correct, but I'm thinking maybe Kieran's even there. Because, again, I mentioned this chapters ago. Kieran's reaction to when he was talking to Karuru was weird. It was just like, I know you're a snake type vibe. And they already knew about him. So we might even see Karuru get punished. We might even see Trom kill his own son. That's the only thing I think that could happen. You guys let me know what you think is going to happen next week. But what a fucking chapter. 9 out of 10. Can't even think about what's stopping me from giving it a 10. Might as well just give it a 10. Because this is exactly how an interaction with a family head should go. Okay? Bam's not there yet. His crew's not nearly there yet. They don't have nearly enough firepower, intelligence, or resources. So going up directly against a family head should lead to a direct L. And that's exactly what happened. And thank God for CU, he has not failed us. He has not forgotten his power scaling. I am going to give this chapter a 10 out of 10. This was a boss Uno reverse card. I mean, I was super hyped about it. If you give it a 9 or 8, I understand. But when I read this, I got Eisen vibes, I got Doflamingo vibes, I got ultimate villainy vibes. So, fantastic chapter. I'll see you guys here for the next one. Cannot wait. Also, I will be doing more polls throughout the week just to keep the community a little spiced up. I know that I only release one video a week, but I know that you guys want to talk more talk and talk more about things. So I'll do more community posts and ask more questions about things, and we'll have fun with it. So thank you guys. As I'm getting closer to 1,000, please like, subscribe, and sub and share. And thanks for watching.